Hello, and thanks for the opportunity. My name is Attila Csordas, and I represent the European Longevity Initiative with members from 20 plus European states. Before I tell you about our proposal, let me tell you what we think the real problem is. One of the most alarming public health outcome of the pandemic was that the single biggest risk factor of dying from coronavirus is chronological age itself. And with every advancing decade of life, this relative risk triples, it goes up threefold. And similarly, chronological age is the single biggest risk factor of all the big 5, 6 chronic diseases that do account for more than 60% of all the deaths in the European Union, like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, neurodegenerative diseases. The root causes of all diseases are what we scientists call biological aging, and it is the currently irreversible and unrepairable lifelong accumulation of damage and functional decline. And unfortunately, it is compromising the life of most older people over 65 years of age in one way or another, and it already affects negatively the life of the majority of middle-aged people. Eventually leads to the loss of autonomy and agency at the end of life. So this is a humanitarian and economic crisis waiting to happen, building up slowly. Unfortunately, even the most flexible European healthcare systems might be overburdened by this. Also, no amount of social engineering can address this problem alone. The only sufficient way out of it is to treat the root causes of biological aging, the hallmark processes itself. And the good news is that science had made the biggest advances in the last 2 decades, and now we have a new paradigm in place called the translational geroscience paradigm, with which we have experimental tools to curb late life morbidity and mortality by slowing down the rate of accelerated aging and thereby increasing healthy life expectancy. To achieve this in the EU, we are proposing 4 types of commitments. We are proposing effective legal, budgetary, regulatory, and institutional commitments to advance healthy longevity research and technologies, and most importantly, to launch large-scale geroprotective, aging-focused clinical trials, and to work on equitable access to all these technologies once they are out of the box. There are not many big, engaging ideas left in Europe or in the EU that all generations could subscribe to, but we think that the concept of healthy longevity, we can redefine what it means to be European in an all-inclusive way to face what we all need to face together, the future. Thanks for your attention.